Why are boundaries so tough for us to set?
I love this question, Kasim,
Mm,
because it's one I have often with clients. And I think we have a fear of boundaries because I think we view boundaries as a stop sign. It's
mm,
no, it's this is not okay. It's a
mm,
line in the sand. When in fact, if it's a well defined, healthy boundary, it's more of a yield sign where we can be
mm,
yielding to one another. Boundaries are a way of loving me and loving you at the same time.
mm,
And I think when we think we have to draw a boundary, it's telling someone what's not okay. But I think part of that yield sign is to say, here's what's not okay, but here's what is. Here's what
mm,
doesn't work for me, but here's what does. And you can offer both. And this is, in alignment with my values or
mm,
my needs or, whatever's arising that is enlightening me to say, this is not working over here. Here is
mm,
what's okay. And
mm.
generally, the person who you need to draw the boundary with the most is not going to accept that, is not
Yeah.
going to be like, I'm so proud of you for taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Good
Thank you so
job.
much for like
They're not
putting a,
going to do
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yielding me.
And,
Yeah, yeah.
right. And, so it's not just about what the boundary is. It's, I'm not available for this, but I am available for this.
Mm,
And that can be too esoteric for some people because even by saying I'm no longer available for this, that changes the dynamics. That
yeah.
changes the status quo. That changes the family system. And we know in systems theory, you move one little piece of the mobile, they all change, they all
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
And the most constant thing is change. So to me, boundaries are just an overarching evolution of relationship. But
Hmm.
I find the most stuck people are, it's because they're not growing and evolving, right?
Yeah. And it's time for a little pop quiz interruption. I'd like you please to guess what is the percentage of people who are watching the content on this channel who have not subscribed? Are you ready? 97.5% have not subscribed. What? This blew my mind. That means only 2.5% of you have subscribed. Please help me change that. This makes a drastic impact on my capacity to continue sharing this educational content at no cost to you. All you have to do is press that subscribe button. If you have, thank you so much. Please continue sharing it with anyone you think can benefit from this. Thank you so much.
And I prefer the word evolve over change because change implies we have to be different
Mm,
than who we are. And I don't want partners to change for one another. I want them to grow towards one another, evolve towards a shared vision, right? Or individually, what is my evolution? I'm not going to change who I am. I might
right.
change aspects about myself, but I think when people think I have to change, now I went through some pretty massive changes,
Yeah.
but they were the results of evolution, that it was the next natural progressive step.
Mm. I really like how you said it because change sometimes we think like I got to become someone totally different, but it's like evolving. It's like shedding things,
Yeah.
building
I
things,
mean, look at
learning things.
nature. Look
Yeah,
at trees.
yeah,
They grow, they evolve,
yeah,
they let go of what is dead and what doesn't work. The tree does not sit there and lament over dropping the branch that got dried out.
yeah,
It's not like, what's wrong with me? This branch got all. The tree's not doing that.
yeah.
They're recognizing I need to let that go so I can create the space for something else beautiful to bloom.
And over time, what a
And it's
beautiful
going to take a
metaphor.
long time.
Over
It
time, like,
took,
and it's not suddenly like trees full of leaves or flowers, and then suddenly boom. It's like
no.
slowly, slowly blooming, slowly,
Yeah.
slowly changing. Yeah, how beautiful. Hello there, and thank you so much for stopping by this channel. I hope you find this content useful, and if you do, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It will really help me to reach to more people and keep this content going. Here we are journeying together, and let's see where this takes us.